Paz, you hit him with that right?
This kid's a punk.
He did the Harlem Shake. Paz,
Tommy Lee, the kid went to sleep.
Paz, you fucked that bull up. He ended careers.
Hey,
He ended Dana Rosenblatt's career. He ended Greg Haugen's career. He ended careers, bro.
Come on, let me put now you look like a motherfucking Paz man.
That's the greatest.
Right, how cool is that? See,
The double left to the body.
look at you. Look at you. Motherfucker's me. It's been a Paz, so to me.
The legend.
I did it for him.
5-time world champ.
So cool.
From Cranston, Rhode Island, 5-time champion, Vinny Pazienza.
He had heard about us, you know, and was just excited and, you know, kind of honored that someone was paying homage to him that way, you know what I'm saying? So it's really surreal to kind of have a hero of yours from your childhood to become one of your friends, you know what I'm saying?
Okay? Yeah, listen. I'm savage. I write rhymes and pitch blackness. Any motherfucker in front is flat backless. Y'all motherfuckers just burn into ashes. Trying to step into the zone with any blues. Black savage with a slug in your grill. It's what I'm on 2-5 looking for real. You ever think it might be trouble to pill? A motherfucker like me jumping to kill. And y'all better pass the mic and send ill. And y'all learn the facts of life from Kim Field. I don't know how many kids my flow hard. My gun control these y'all with no arms. Y'all never smell the stench of dead bodies.
Yo, big.
Back on camera. Hot out there.
Yo, I almost took an L once with a heat stroke in the Czech Republic a couple years ago, man. That was second. I was trying to tell these cats I can't do it no more, but they were having fun.
You got through it, man. It's cool.
I was trying to tell Quest or tell Crit, man. There was a couple times where I almost like just took an L, like the heat was just so vicious.
Occasionally I was going to the shady part of the
That's
stage.
what I was trying to do too, you know, but it was dope, man. They were receptive, especially for down in this area, you know, down south, you know.
The Latinos, man.
It is.
They show love.
They always show love, man, wherever we at. Yo, it's the first time I ever bailed on alcohol on stage and moved the water. I was like, yo, after the second song or something, man, I put that shit down. It's crazy fucking hot, man.
Oh, that was in Munich, man. We did a show of nonfiction.
Yeah, it was us in nonfiction. And they had paid us and we went on.
Yeah.
And then
they didn't pay that.
right, they hadn't paid nonfiction. Yeah, so Bill and them were just like, they weren't being assholes, they were just like, we want to get paid before we go on. And the promoter kid disappeared. So they're like, we're not going on until we get paid. So 20 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. Now the natives are getting restless. Now it's an hour. Now it's like that feeling you get when something might be a riot, but it's not a riot yet. And fucking genius Des. What does he do, Fred?
Is out in the middle of a riot giving angry German kids beer.
Beers, but they're not fucking cups of beer. They're like 32s of German beer of glass. He's giving them out cases. So we come backstage and we hear shit that sounds like gunshots. It's the fucking bottles exploding. They're throwing shit at the cops. At the fucking...
They beat down a cop dog.
They beat down...
Like, oh, hold up.
They did the fucking Lord of the Dance on that fucking boat. Yeah, man, and the whole, like, all of Munich police force, like, descended on this club and surrounded it. And we all had to, like, sneak out. It was real shit.
Chuck Wilson, who runs Baby Grand, was working at Priority Records at the time. He was interested in trying to get us a deal with Priority. So he flew out to LA to see us in LA. He had already been familiar with the music, loved the live show, and was basically like, all right, you know, let's get this moving with Priority, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a deal in place with Priority. You know, in the process of that, we heard back from him and he was like, look, I'm gonna leave Priority and start my own shit. I have distribution in place, and I'll make you guys the flagship artists, and we'll do this right. Stoop and I decided to make that move, and that's kind of when the fallout with Just happened. You know, I think he was more apprehensive about it and felt we should continue to do things on our own.
I just felt like the time crunch, like my patience was running short just because I felt like I had priorities, like as far as like my comfort level, you know what I'm saying? Like goals and dreams that I wanted that I didn't see happening with this.
Hey, maybe in retrospect, he had his finger on the pulse more than we did. It's funny because we didn't go from a bedroom hood studio to a shitty local studio. We went from a bedroom studio to Chung King in Manhattan, where some of the greatest records of all time have been made. Records I grew up influenced by and grew up listening to, I was recording in the same place these records were made. Stoop and I felt like that was kind of a reward for all the hard work we had done for the past, you know, 10 years of our career. Like, you know what I'm saying? We felt like we belonged in there.
I just want to say something real quick about New York City. Like me, my man Crick, my man Rashid, all my people that's with me last act when we was little kids, you know, we thought about coming to New York and rocking because in Philly, we was like y'all little brother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to come to New York and get the love that we're getting right now is a beautiful thing. So y'all make some fucking noise for yourself. Make some motherfucking noise for yourself. Hell yeah.
We knew that if we toured properly with a proper booking agent and a well-established tour that we would do better. Yeah, well, like I said, we had been in different places before. We had done shit, you know, since we were kids, but it was all in little spots or little runs, you know? So I think everyone was excited to hit the road for the first time in an organized manner, you know what I mean? And as excited as we were also nervous about the response in certain places. Because when you look at the tour dates and you see certain places, you know, especially when you're someone who has never really left the East Coast your whole life, you're definitely nervous about the response you're gonna get in some places. You know what I'm saying? And that affects other people more, you know, it affects certain people more than others. Some people have the philosophy of, we're gonna do a show, we're getting paid, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Whereas I want every show to be incredible. And I'm thinking, these kids are spending their hard-earned money to come see us. We better entertain them. So when we went out, I never questioned our ability to rock, you know what I mean? Like, people had told me years before this tour, like, yo, y'all are one of the greatest. I mean, we didn't know what we were doing. It was me and all my friends.
That was crazy. I mean, it was like a dream because I never really been anywhere, just anywhere, period, visiting anything. So I got to see a lot of places I never knew and realized people actually know our songs, you know what I mean? And seeing the love he was getting, it was just crazy. It was a great experience. That first tour was nuts.
We were all out there just doing it because we love doing it.
The first tours we started, they were rough. Especially when you made like $100 a show. That's pretty bad.
At the end of that tour, and we were out for a while, we divvied up money and all came home with $400. Most people would be frustrated with that. We looked at it as like, yo, we just pulled this off.
A little hot in here.
Yeah, this crowd's fucking hype.
It's a little hot in here. You know what I mean?
Well, they're deep too.
You know what I'm saying?
If I wipe my ass one 120 since we got it like that now.
We wipe our ass with, we're not paid yet. Rich people say they wipe their ass with $100 bills. We wipe our asses with $1 bills.
Sure.
Yeah,
we in Dallas
the
right
doper
now.
and the bigger, the less you can be
The
like,
night
here,
before the Dallas show rocked with